What's up? We're Young Guns and you're watching Stories from the Road. And there have been a lot of stories on this tour, haven't there?
There has been a lot of stories, and we're going to be a bit smart about this because there are certain things that we probably can't say on camera. But this is the tour where we're just hanging out with our best friends, You Meet at Six from home. So we've had plenty of stories where we're just kind of like hanging out. But there's been there's been a few moments, but one in particular that springs to mind is probably after a night out in Vancouver. Is the first Canadian show of the tour. And it was just another messy night with us and the You Meet at Six guys, and we went to a club in town in Vancouver, and we managed to get a table, and we had bottle service, and as you can imagine, like, the night just kind of escalated,
as it tends to do when there's 20 English blokes in a room drinking together.
Absolutely, to a point where, like, you know, some of You Meet at Six were kind of laid out on the ground on their bus, and so I caught my tour manager sleeping in my bunk, which was great. And then as we were coming back, we were going through a border crossing.
Yes, we were going back from Vancouver
to back into America.
Back into the States. I can't remember what the city we were going to was. And we were all, so we have to file off the bus into the kind of area to be interviewed or whatever. And it's about 4:30 in the morning, 5 a.m. And we're missing someone. We're missing John. Where the hell is he? And basically, John was...
The tour manager was shouting, "Get off the bus! Come on, get off the bus!" And we were, you know, still all drunk.
Yeah,
really.
John was so drunk. He had his jacket on, his jeans, his shoes, just face down in his bunk. And so we had to all collectively, actually physically drag him down the corridor, down the steps, and onto the bus.
He was so drunk, his face actually changed shape.
Yeah.
I looked at him, I didn't actually recognise him. He was just like...
Never seen anything like it.
Distorted face.
And we had to try and kind of like guide him through customs, and we're like, man, fuck, we're not even gonna get back into the United States right now. They're gonna like revoke our visas or some shit. But somehow, against all odds, we managed to make it through. And I mean, there's a couple of times we've been through border control and we haven't realised it, but someone's had like Sharpie all over their face or whatever, and they're going through their interviews, and people must look at us like we're the biggest bunch of idiots in the world.
Has to be done, though,
it does have to be done. Every night on this tour has been chaos, man. You know, from crowd, like, we had a party on You Meet at Six's bus that ended up with our keyboardist crowd surfing across the whole fucking lounge.
I was playing, was it Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit, just drumming, thinking I was absolutely nailing the drums and just missing every single snare hit. And then Max from You Meet at Six, the guitarist, he had like a cardboard box, and he was just there like shaking as he's holding this drum pad out while I was badly like hitting it like full pelt, like smacking it, and then just crowd surfing, just general silliness really.
If you've ever seen that film Zoolander where they find the iMac or whatever and they can't figure out, I always say they're just like apes just banging it. That's basically us at the end of every night. It's just, we just devolve, you know?
Yeah.
But it's great fun. We've had a lot of good times on this tour.
Yeah. Right, guys, thank you. Cool, man.